and welcome back to ESA Summer 21. We are raising money for Save the Children. Links to donate can be found below the stream. We would also like to thank Twitch and ViewSonic for sponsoring this event. And now, it's time for Tego running Spider-Man 2002. Take it away.
Yeah, nice greetings from Germany. Hello everyone. The next game is Spider-Man 2002 80% PC version. PC version because the loading times are faster on the consoles. My English isn't good enough yet, but I'll try to say a little about what I know. And the commentators, Skitch PhD and Face, will help me too. Hello, you two.
Hello, Tego. What's going on? Good to be here.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm very excited. This is my first participation in the European Speedrun Assembly. Yeah, I'm ready. Are you two ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The game starts in 3, 2, 1, go. The game starts with Uncle Ben being shot, and Peter Parker in his wrestling costume, and the hunt. And the hunt for the killer.
They didn't know anything, but I'm just getting started.
Yeah, so Uncle Ben's already dead. Sad times. But as you can see, Tego's just taking out these thugs no problem because he's got, like you said, he's got to find this killer. And sometimes you might notice he's just slinging these enemies right off the building. Sometimes that's faster. Other times it's faster to bombard them with web shots like he's doing right now. So, this is actually, we're almost done with the first mission actually. So this is a mission-based game. Unlike the sequel to this game, Spider-Man 2, the one where you deliver pizzas and such, this one is just mainly a mission-based game, and there's so many missions, and it loosely follows the storyline of the actual movie, the first movie from Tobey Maguire. So, and yeah, just like that, we're done with the first mission. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
You have to defeat 8 enemies to reach the end goal for the first level.
And yeah, so we're in the warehouse right now, and we're still trying to find this killer. He's kind of crafty, he's hiding in spots, man, but we're going to use one of these thugs to clip through a door. You're normally meant to take out a lot more thugs there, but you can just use some webbing to push them through the door and then skip a bunch of cutscenes and stuff. So, yeah, this one of the like major glitches of the run, I guess. And now we found one of the harder thugs who has a fuse that we can use to unlock this garage door, which has more enemies. And after this wave of enemies, we'll be done with, again, the second mission. So we're flying by through these missions, but there'll be a lot more. So
You can pretty much clip any door in this game.
yeah, you can pretty much clip any door through this game that actually you can normally go through, that you can open, but only some of them will actually like matter as far as completing the mission. So as you saw right there, Tego went through and just web zipped a bunch. Now if he had dropped down into that big room at the bottom, he wouldn't have been able to get a web combo power up. And in order to do that, by getting the web combo power up, that'll make other enemies faster. Again, we'll see another door clip right here, which cuts out another wave of fighting enemies. And then, yeah, now that I've said all that, we found the Uncle Ben's killer, and we're just gonna take him out. He's been hiding up here because he's ashamed to show his face.
Yeah, this is the first boss coming up. Oh, that's not. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, REG always.
Yeah.
Sometimes Uncle Ben Killer shoots you as you're coming through this room. If he does, you could lose a matter of seconds.
Well, if I want to get paid this week,
At the end, is it is not true that is Carradine shot him. It was someone else.
Yeah.
That was okay.
Someone else got Uncle Ben.
The shots
Poor Uncle
need
Ben.
more action.
But now we're taking photos for J. Jonah Jameson,
Not
and
bad. That should
yeah, we're getting some nice good shots for him. And then you know, we're going about our daily life, and then all of a sudden, okay, robots. So and now we're taking out robots. Did you want to explain this phase?
These things just keep coming.
As far as I know, you just got.
I know I've made some enemies, but this is
I know
a
like
bit much.
you could stick in the building and.
We're allowed these shots. There sure are a lot of
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you had written anything down, but yeah, basically, a lot of these like robots will spawn, and if you walk around, climb around on that wall, sometimes they'll actually group up right against Spider-Man instead of being from midair, like going down. So I just shoutouts to Spidey Balls, like and Adam Speedruns, like 2 of the OGs for the speed game. They found a lot of speed strats back in the day, and then we came along and decided to help continue their legacy. So now we're fighting out. We're just helping the city, and there are thugs running rampant through the I can't remember what this building is called. The train station in New York City. I'm drawing a blank. Grand Central Station, and then
the subway. Station.
yeah, based off of Grand Central Station, and then we're helping the police out because they're getting hit. The police and the civilians are getting hit by a bunch of thugs. So yeah, you know, just do some stuff, and then yeah. I can't think of anything else to say. And then we noticed there's a Shocker. So this game actually does have a few bosses that the movie did not have, such as Shocker, Vulture, Scorpion. We'll be seeing those too. But then we'll eventually get to the Willem Dafoe Green Goblin section. But for now, it's just a bit of extra stuff. And actually, on the Xbox version, there is another like 2 levels. Based off of the Hunter Craven, but yeah, it's only on the Xbox version, so PC, GameCube, PS2 does not have any of that. So we're saving a little bit of time off of those extra levels.
Unfortunately.
There. Yeah, unfortunately.
Or okay.
But at least PC,
But
you can.
the last booths, oh man, oh yeah.
That's the last of the goons.
Yeah, that last guy was kind of off in the distance, kind of slow, but it happens.
It's yeah.
Looks like the welcome wagon's already here.
And yeah, Shocker. So we're following down because, you know, we want to say, yo, listen, you're trying to do some bad stuff, we're gonna stop you. And so we're trying to chase him now. And he's got a bunch of his thugs through the sewer to try to stop us, but we will progress on as fast as possible. So you notice, you've been noticing that Tego's been doing a lot of web zipping as opposed to web swinging, and that's just to get like the precise angles to go a certain direction faster. And for some levels, we'll make use of that. We'll kind of abuse it a little bit because of how we had to wait for swinging and stuff. But zipping is just instantaneously almost. So
This is one of the heavy tech levels in the game.
Always the wall.
Now to shut off that wall and get shot.
Get away from the wall.
yeah. So
Yeah, the begin this level is not good. Right now.
it's all good.
It's a lot of tech.
I know you guys. Is there a website or something?
Yeah, so we're progressing through the level, and then we'll backtrack a little bit to get another web combo power-up. The Advanced Web Gloves, or as the PC version likes to say, the $sign Advanced Web Gloves. And, yeah, so that will help us with other future bosses. Just to beat them a little bit faster.
Okay, I must concentration right now.
Okay.
Because this part.
Door. I'll have to find the key.
You're gone.
Come on.
Nice.
I'll take it.
Wow. Good looks and
Heads up.
All right, good.
Okay, that's good. I thought. Oh. Okay, no bomb.
Yeah. At least you didn't get soft locked in there. So you saw Tego use another instance of the door clipping using the thugs, and there was 2 of them. So he clipped one of them he used to get inside, but that one clipped through in the room with him.
Oh.
And the other thug was just staying outside, so we made use of that other thug.
Yeah, sometimes you could soft lock on the door clip, and
Okay,
yeah.
okay. The second boss, Shocker.
Yes, Shocker. He like to shoot you with a lot of those shock waves there, but using the advanced web gloves, we can try to just take him out as fast as possible. But sometimes he just doesn't cooperate, you know, like we're seeing right now.
Yeah. Keep in mind, all the bosses are heavy RNG.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was not too bad.
yeah, that was pretty okay. Yeah, so sometimes bosses, again, like Faye said, are just RNG. They might not cooperate. There are some things like this upcoming boss after a couple of levels that we'll see, which we can pretty much get really fast all the time. It just depends on our reaction time for doing
It
stuff.
depends how he behaves.
The control. This control is funny.
Yeah, playing on PC might be a bit different compared to console, where you're used to a controller as opposed to this. But as we're seeing right now, Tego is making his way up a tower that Vulture has, and there's kind of a maze section. We're almost done with the maze section as I'm speaking, and yeah, we're done with the maze section. So there's a little bit of a section where you'll try to continue going around the clock tower a certain way, but after a while there'll be some barriers, so you'll have to make use of some other holes in the wall in order to get up. But as you saw, that clock tower was nothing. We already knew the path to take, so
Yeah, the next.
Yeah,
the next level is auto scroll part. This is RG, where fly Vulture.
yeah. So Vulture can fly a few different ways, and because we're on easy,
Okay,
there's only like
okay. The first part is good.
yeah. All right, because we're on easy mode, so there's only a few different paths that Vulture can take. The harder of the game mode you choose, the more paths he can possibly take, as far as I'm concerned. So
Oh, that's very good.
yeah,
This
nice.
this RG is very good.
Nice.
this level is very cool because you could rubber band a Vulture.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're familiar with rubber banding in racing games, there's a lot of that in this too. If you get ahead, like, especially if you can get ahead of the boss, he'll just try to keep up with you. You're like, yo, we're not there yet, so we're just gonna try to keep up with you, so... Yeah, it's, But we already know there's, like, generally, like, set paths.
Yeah, this RG is very good.
Nice. Nice.
In the very end of the level, there is a little bit of lag. However, on PC or GameCube, this is normal. I have no idea why it does that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it might be if it's on lag on consoles because of the consoles themselves. They're not as powerful as, say, a PC or something. But yeah, so Vulture, this is a boss you can actually one cycle. The cycles in this boss are determined by once you get him down from the air onto the building and then start fighting him, like, as long as you can get him...
That was too late. No chance.
yeah.
No chance.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. So yeah, we saw a 2 cycle there. There is a possibility that you can 1 cycle though with using a an uppercut move and then punching 3 times. So
At this time save, I think maximum 10 or 15 seconds.
with the
Yes,
one
10,
cycle, yeah.
It's going
10
to
or
be weird going
15.
back.
The one cycle vulture
Come on,
fight, it's all
Rusty,
about
let's dance.
precise and timing.
These robots seem to be after both
Yeah.
of us.
So now we're in the garage. Now we're meeting up with Scorpion, and there's a lot of robot spiders that we have to take care of. And this guy's just, Scorpion's just paranoid right now. You know, he thinks, you know, there's a bunch of like government spies and stuff out to get him, and all these robots do not help. So we're gonna help this guy out now. And the robot spiders, they're also RNG. So sometimes you can get really fast spiders. Other times it might just take a little while because you gotta find the last one or two.
But if I have anything to say about it.
But yeah, so
Are you guys
That's
recyclable?
one of the it's one of the heavy RNG levels in the game.
On easy, there are 10 metal spiders, and normal 20, and hero 30, and superhero 40.
oh, superhero sounds awful. But
You ought to take a little nap.
yeah, so this guy we can take down pretty easily. He's already done, dude.
Yeah, that was quick.
Yeah. So
I used the sting combo.
yeah, all the sting. Yeah, that's right. There's a little bit more updated stuff since the last time I ran this, but yeah. So shout outs to Patrick Barrett for that. What Tego just did right there, where you used web gloves, not advanced web gloves, but regular web gloves to attack Goblin midair before you go and save Mary Jane from the panda float that's gonna be crashing in the building. And before that, we used to have to like spend a lot more time towards the end of this fight to take him down. But we're basically like following Goblin around this map, and he's gonna be like throwing us some curveballs by trying to knock down these towers and stuff. This tower, and then there will be a bridge. But you know, we already know what he's up to, so we're just gonna take care of that really quickly.
Yeah, well, since they can't fly or bend steel with their...
Okay, that's good.
You aren't getting away from me.
Yeah, so
Are you sure?
so he's already going one way, while we're just going straight to the his next target, and we'll meet up with him there. So he's just gonna be talking, and we're gonna be waiting a little while. So I guess if there's donations to be read,
Yeah, that is. Yeah,
good time.
is that?
Absolutely.
I'd like to vote against that.
So we have a few donations coming. We have Cam, who has donated $25 without a comment. Thank you very much for that. And Crispy has decided to turn into a one-person $5 train with 3 separate $5 donations, all of which say "Save the frames to save the children," and are donated. Well, the incentive are for the file name choice for The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD. $5 going to Lonk, $5 going to Lank, and $5 going to Lunk. There's a few different choices there for the file name on the Legend of Zelda: Wind Waker. Thank you very much for those donations, Christy. Really appreciate it.
Alright, so now we're coming up to actually fighting Goblin this time. Before we were like fighting Goblin, but it wasn't like a true fight. We were just kind of trying to stop him, and now we're going to be fighting him on the ground for the first time. So
There is a new updated strat recently for any percent. You could one cycle
Have enough distance?
skip,
Disgruntled guidance council.
what was he going for it?
one cycle
No.
skip.
No. Yes, I did it.
Guy.
Oh, nice. Okay, awesome. That's hard.
With a test video from Nate, the man 223, you can do it one cycle. He needs 10 net shoots, and then the stink combo.
Yeah, so that normally you'd have to wait. You have to, after you fight him in that building, you only can like take him down so much health, and then you'll have to fight him outside again. Then you'll hop in another building, and then until you've got a choice, you know, save Mary Jane or and let the half of the city blow up, or you know, the other way around. So basically, that one cycle, it's pretty hard, but yeah, shout outs to everyone that found strats for this, because that makes life a lot easier. Even though this trick is kind of hard, but now there's bombs throughout the city that we have to detonate, or not detonate, oh dear god, we have to stop before, you know, the city blows up. So,
Yeah, easy mode is to relax.
yeah.
It's relax.
Yeah, there aren't many in the easy mode, but of course, you know, the harder modes you pick, the more bombs I'll have to defuse. I couldn't think of defuse. I noticed someone commented saying, like, what is Spider-Man webbing onto? Yeah, good question. This is kind of like based off of the, actually, this game was based off of Spider-Man 2000, on, like, PlayStation 1, N64, Dreamcast, and even got a PC port. This game is basically that game, but a little more updated and ties into the Spider-Man Tobey Maguire movie. So that's why that might be striking similarities to that original Spider-Man game. And now we've got Razor Bats. There's Goblin's just, you know, he's just letting us have a little fun, I guess he thinks. So by standing on certain spots, we can actually have him spawn a bunch of Razor Bats at once pretty fast. Alright, we got 2 left.
Sometimes you could get the rare good RNG. You could save about a few seconds. I'm pretty sure Glitch PhD knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, sometimes it might take longer if you do other things, but basically, yeah, that's, as you saw right there, that was how to pretty much do the level. And now we're breaking and entering into Oscorp. So, of course, Norman Osborn, who's Green Goblin, spoiler alerts, he also runs Oscorp Technologies, or Industries, so they make a bunch of robotics and stuff, but we're trying to sneak in, and we're trying to see what Goblin's got going on, and see if he's got anything that could potentially harm New York City. So we are hacking into the PCs, and there are guards that will go throughout the
2 down, 3 more to go.
The office and try to get robots to shoot us, and of course, you know, end Spider-Man, sad face, but providing that, you know, we've already got an alarm called on us, but providing that the robots play nice,
Just need one more.
we should be alright.
You kind of manipulate
Shit, that's...
the RNG.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
there-
this is a bit of a problem.
Come
There
on,
is
please,
some,
please,
there is
please.
some way.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, let's go. Okay, that actually was fine.
I can figure this out.
There are some ways you can manipulate the RNG.
Oh yeah, that was luck. Oh yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, you can manipulate the RNG like FaZe was saying sometimes, but it's just sometimes if you're going fast you might not, you know, care, so you just gotta go all in. And the more they keep shooting you, the more you could not actually be able to recover the stuff. And yeah, this level you might be able to like normally you go into these buildings and you'll see this cutscene right here. We were trying to skip this cutscene at all, because the first time you go into one of these rooms, there will be a cutscene that plays, which you can skip, but you can skip that cutscene entirely just by standing outside the doorway and shooting the panel that is inside. And we're trying to stop a nuclear bomb this time. It's not just regular bombs, it's a big nuclear thing in this chemical facility. And yeah. So now we have to find, we found the doctor. We had to wait for him because room D was locked, but now we got the card, so...
Oh, doors
yeah,
open. Oh, doors open is good.
Oh, snap. Okay, that's something you don't see every day.
It's another easy level. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, this is
Your favorite? Oh, okay.
Yes.
yeah, it's pretty cool. getting kind of technical with all the web zipping you can do.
This place is amazing.
Alright, so this giant robot, again, Oscorp is doing some shady stuff. So we're taking out all these generators, and you can do that from quite a distance, and the impact web will still lock onto those generators and take them down.
Uh-oh, rockets.
That's the last
Okay.
generator. Now for that sensor.
Or not.
I get banged up a bit, perhaps?
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, it's a little unfortunate. It's a little bit slower.
Yep.
And just take out the robot, and yeah, you know, Oscorp's got all this technology and stuff, we can just blow right through it like it's nothing. So, all that money down the drain. And now we have to escape Oscorp because we've committed war crimes against them. So,
That looks like a security console.
I say at the last scary level from the game, if you take the fast strat,
yeah, as Tego just did there. Yeah, you could potentially die if you're a little bit slower, because there's a bunch of lasers. You normally have to,
Oh,
stop
get
those,
away
but
from the wall.
you don't
I
have to take.
Okay,
Yeah.
1 or 2 seconds time loss up, but it's not too bad.
I had runs die before, just due to bad luck.
Yeah. Yeah, so, now Goblin's got a hold of Mary Jane, and, we're trying to save him. Again, this is another one where it's, an auto-scroller, basically, and we can kind of, like, make, Goblin do some rubber banding here by getting ahead of him.
Now you're getting into the
Yeah.
spirit of things.
Unfortunately, till this day, we still haven't found any skips, but if you stay far away from Goblin, he moves a bit faster.
Yeah.
But
But a lot of times we... Yeah, sorry, Tego, go ahead.
but I hope the game doesn't crash.
Oh, it could crash on the PC version.
I
Yeah.
I've got to go faster.
Wait, go ahead, FaZe, sorry.
Yeah, for the PC version, if you play more than 2 hours, then it will crash.
What?
So
Okay.
I keep up. I had to like reset my my application every 2 hours or so.
Jeez, the game is like... Literally, at the end of this game, Toby says go outside and play. They weren't kidding. You take too long in this game and it'll just crash. Wow. It doesn't
It's
reward
really-
you for being a gamer.
Between you and me, Goblin.
Sometimes it could be 4 hours or more, but it's not that bad.
Yeah. Go outside and play. If you don't, we'll do it by force. So yeah, we're seeing that Tego's just kind of hanging around waiting for Goblin to just progress. And yeah,
The
now we're
last,
coming up to the final
Down
fight.
safely, and then we'll see how tough you
yeah,
really
the last
are.
level is coming up. Are you ready for the time?
They might be. I think you just have to
You're going
say
to hurt anyone anymore.
it when it's done. So normally we have to save Mary Jane from that burning bridge, but we don't even have to do that. We can just fight Goblin and she'll just save herself.
You're going to hurt
And
What a great girl we are.
time.
Woo! Congratulations.
Yo,
Yeah.
how was the time?
Mr.
It
Oswald.
is a 27:36 from what I was seeing.
Okay.
That's a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's with commentary is a very is a good time. Yeah, and now
Very good.
Norman Oswald kill yourself with the glider.
Yeah, he will unfortunately get get hit by his own glider. No. Tell Harry I'm sorry. And then, you know, rip.
I'm sorry,
So yeah, we were Spider-Man. We saved the city.
Mary Jane.
Yeah, that was Spider-Man 2002, 80% PC version.
I know, Tiger.
I
You don't have to say.
I find that was a good run. And you?
Yeah, it was a pretty good run. I mean, there was, you know, a few complications here and there, which is little time losses, but honestly not bad at all. I think your world record actually, yeah, what's the world record for this?
26.
Yeah, that's for me. Current first place.
26.
26 minutes and 27 seconds. Current.
Yeah.
I
So only a minute off is really good.
I have a
No problem, this is
31. I have a 31.07 at the moment. Second place.
Yeah. And I don't run PC version, so
Yeah.
Thanks very much. Thanks very much, guys. Really, really appreciate it. Great run, Tego, and thank you, Glitch and Face, for the commentary. Just to give you guys in the audience a quick update on Deal or No Deal. We are looking to bring it back either tomorrow or during the weekend once John has been sorted out. So fear not, it is not cancelled. It is coming. It is merely delayed. But coming up next, Frog Voice will be running Harvest Moon DS. So we will see you guys after the intermission. Have a stretch, grab a glass of water. We'll see you soon.
Yeah.
take care.
Yeah. Thank you very much for the commentary.
No problem.
Th-
You're welcome.
That was great. And yeah.
Thank you guys for having me here.